Good afternoon to you buds. I just had a tooth pulled, so don't mind the speech impediment. This is my 2024 Tesla Model 3 Performance that I just picked up, and this is going to be a 2-week review of the car, I guess. First time Tesla owner, and I gotta say, immediately after driving this for 2 weeks, I'm already not able to go back to a gasoline car. Much like my folding phone, as soon as I got this, started using it for a while, there's just no chance in going back to a normal phone. So, we'll start off with the key. I don't have it. Does not need a key. It uses your phone. It does come with some key cards that you can use for valet and whatnot, but you primarily just use your phone for the vehicle. So as you can see, as long as I have the phone, it's going to unlock for me. Now, one thing I love about this car, just walk away. Quack, and she quacks. This is better than my 22 Subaru WRX because it quacks, okay? The WRX does not quack. Let's start in the front here. Very nice updated headlights on her. Go ahead and open the trunk, which you'd think, hey, shut up! Check over here and we see nothing for the hood. So you can either do this through the screen there or through your phone. You just simply click open and beep bop boop. We got a frunk, empty void, okay? Power steering fluid? No. Brake fluid? Okay, yes, there's brake fluid back there. We also have a 12-volt battery, but this is the one spot to fill up some wash fluid, so that's very nice. Good space in the trunk. You can see, you can see I got my backpack in there. One thing I don't like about this hood is it does not close like every other car in the universe. You have to set it down and firmly press on the hood to get it to close. So, I hate that. Not a big deal. I also wish it was a power frunk since the trunk is powered. But anyway, moving on. We got 20-inch rims on this bad bitch. And we got some semi-poverty cover-esque trim pieces on there. Nice race car brakes on her. Moving on, we got folding mirrors. Cameras on the side. I believe there's 7 cameras total on this thing. We got a big front sunroof, and then this whole rear piece is a giant piece of glass as well. Very nice race car brakes in the rear. Come around back here. I like this feature. As long as you have your phone, you can just stand right here. It's gonna beep at you a few times, and then it's gonna open right on up. So that's nice. Nice hands-free. Got a button right here for it to close. Looking back here, got good space. We got some woofers right there. This is a pet cover for the rear doors. I have Spigen floor mats and rear mats and whatnot. So you can see it's got a crease right here so we can fold it up and then pop this up. And then we got a bunch more space down here. Put all kinds of shit. You can put your groceries and whatnot in there, so we like that. There's 2 pockets on the side here. You can slip an umbrella in. It's pretty decent little cubby holes for you, bud. So that's very nice. The back seats fold down, give you a little bit more room, and we're digging that. This updated Highland has the whole tail light comes with the trunk. Before it was kind of a 2-piece dealie, so I'm liking that. Like the Venturi dealie on the bottom here. Beautiful. We got staggered wheels, so a little bit wider wheels on the back, so I cannot rotate. I can go side to side, I think. And we got some very nice Pirellis on there. Let's peek back here. Notice we have no door frame. It's kind of a floating window. Dual pane glass on the front and rear, so that really helps with road noise. Switch for the door handle is just a button. This is the pet cover from Tesla. Fits very nice, very soft. We like this. You can see I got my car seat mounted in here, so swing around to the other side. You can see nice ambient lighting on the doors in the rear. Come around here, you can see my child's seat is rear facing with the extendo fit, so quite a good amount of distance here. We still have a slight gap between the front seat and the back, so it actually has a lot more room than I thought. I thought I would have to put this seat all the way up, but as you can see, rear facing, we got a little bit of room. We've got the extendo fit pulled out a little bit, and then you come to the front, you can see we have plenty of room. So you can sit in here, and we got plenty of passenger room with the child seat. Very nice. Yeah. Swing over to the driver's seat, shall we? We got what, 510 horsepower and almost 600 torque, if I remember correctly. So a little faster than the Subi. Okay, car insurance is a little less than the Subi, so that's nice. Speaking floor mats, you can see the fitment's not too perfect on those, so I might pick up some different floor mats in the future. This is also from Spigen. It's just a little side cover right there. We're liking that. Coming up in here, no turn signal stock, no shift stock, no shifter, none of that jazz. We got the turn signal on the steering wheel, which took me a few days to get used to, but I'm pretty used to it right now. With the stock, you push down to go left, you push up to go right. It's the same situation. Top's can be right, bottom's can be left. So, you know, it's not too hard once you get the hang of it. Pops up the camera for each side. It's very nice. We got a camera button on the steering wheel that pulls up the two side cameras and the rear camera. This knobby right here is gonna be the sound, and we got some sound. I don't know what the hell we're listening to, but so we got volume. You can also go left and right to change the songs. And then same with this, you can also go left and right on this guy. Right here we got our wipers. We can press and hold, and that's gonna give her a little spritz. See the ambient lighting goes all the way around the vehicle. You can change that up to any color you want. Still getting used to this whole menu dealie. You can go to lights. We got footwell lights, and then the ambient lights here, so you can dim them as well as change the color to whatever you like. So I like blue, of course. We're gonna leave it at blue. You adjust the steering wheel, you open the damn glove box. Where are you? Glove box. Bing. There's no button for the glove box. All right, nice magnet attachment there. Same with these guys, magneto. So you know I love magnets, and yeah, that's a win for me. Beautiful sunroof. This does dim quite nicely with the sun. I'm able to basically stare at the sun looking through the sunroof. Same with my child looking up. It's not really bothering her, the sun coming down through the roof, so it's very nice. We got heated and cooled butt seats, so it's the first time me experiencing a cooled butt seat, and it is straight up a gift from God. We like that very much. Tap to launch dash cam viewer. So since this car does have built-in cameras, you can actually use them as a dash cam. As you can see, there's also Sentry mode, where when your car is parked and you're away from the vehicle, it can record snapshots of people coming up close to your car. If your car is bumped into, it'll automatically record it. Same with when you're driving, when the dash cam's running, if you get into an accident, or you can even set it up to when you honk the horn, it'll save the dash cam clip. So there's lots of different options with that. And the camera quality is crazy good. The speed of this screen is crazy, especially with the navigation here. As you can see, move around real quick. It's not laggy at all. So super quick on the navigation. Now this does come with 3 months free autopilot, as well as premium connectivity, which means this car has internet wherever you go. So right now, there's YouTube music right here, and this is not playing through my phone. This is playing through the vehicle. We can go to theater We have Netflix, Hulu, YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, blah, blah, blah. So you can play movies in here. It'll dim the ambient lights. You can also send the movie to the rear display, which, by the way, there is a rear display where you can not only play Hulu, you can play games. You can even control this seat to go up in case there's not enough room back there for the passengers. You can see Netflix has already popped up. It's kind of mirroring this screen, so really nice. Obviously, my child's too young to be forward-facing, but when she is, she'll be able to enjoy some TV while we're driving around. A few other things, let's see. Here's the car, all right, 360 view, very beautiful. We can open the hood from here. We can open the trunk. We can open the charge port, all that jazz. Go back into settings here. So dynamics, this is going to be the speed mode, so chill, standard, and insane. You're going to want to leave that on insane. Riding and handling, this has adaptive suspension. So we have standard and sport. Sport's going to give you more stiff suspension, and then standard's going to be a little bit softer. Steering wheel weight, you can control the resistance on the steering wheel. So I messed around with this a little bit. I definitely like standard. If you're racing it or if you're at a track, I definitely recommend heavy. The brake regen on Teslas, like I said, this is my first Tesla, so I've never experienced it. The regen on these is pretty nuts. You basically don't have to press the brake at all. Just as soon as you let off the gas, that brake regen is going to kick in and it's going to slow down the car, and most times I don't even need to press the brake at all because that brake regen is so strong. It's almost like you're braking without the brake lights coming on. So I've definitely gotten used to it. It's taken a few days, but now just coming down to a stop, instead of hitting the brake, you just slowly ease off the gas and it'll slow you down to a complete stop. So it's absolutely beautiful. Auto shift beta, pretty magical thing. All you have to do is put your seatbelt on and then put your foot on the brake, and it's going to guess which way you want to drive. So since there's obstacles behind me, it assumes I want to drive forward, and beep, bop, boop, we're driving forward. So it's really nice. Most of the time I don't even have to shift, but this is the shifter right here. Slide, slide, park. Just like that. Moving on, we have automatic heated steering. Okay, we have adaptive high beams. We have automatic heated and cooled seats. It's a wireless charger right here. We got lots of space in the center console since there's no transmission. Got this Spigen little slide dealie in here, a little organizer. Fits nicely, but we got a nice deep well here. 2 cup holders. Got the center console here. Decent amount of room. USB-C right here. Port in the glove box can be used to put memory in for your dash cam, for your Sentry mode, so you can record, you know, more than a few minutes of video. So that's really nice to have. Beautiful plaid badge on the seats, liking that. What else we got? I mean, I could go on and on all day. We have arcade. All these games are completely free to play, and if you don't want to play any of these games, hook up a controller, play Xbox games. You can go on to YouTube and Netflix. They have games that you can play, and they work quite well on this. So bunch of games. Subaru didn't have that. Toy box. We can do a light show. Rainbow Road for the navigation. Fart on demand. Press the left scroll wheel. So you can send specific farts to different parts of the vehicle. Fart on turn signal. Fart on contact. So when you sit in the seat, it farts. I'm not sure how crucial that is, but it is there. Boombox, we can play sound outside of the vehicle, as well as use it as a megaphone, so you can say whatever you want, and it'll play outside of the vehicle. Here's the lock sound right here, so you can see it's set to quack, but we also have goat. We have applause, old school horn, chirp, clown horn, prison door, badum, tss, USB, Add custom lock sound from USB. So you can actually make the locks have any sound you want them to be, and I'm gonna need to mess with that. Most of this stuff I haven't really messed with yet. I haven't really played any of the games. We got Santa mode, colorizer. You can change the color of this Tesla right there. We have tracks. Literally, you can just start making beats in this vehicle. Little piano, for fuck's sakes. Okay, yeah. Anyway, holy moly. Romance setting, we got sketchpad. You can literally just doodle on here. We have a Mars setting, so the navigation looks like you're on Mars. I mean, it goes on and on. Let's finish looking through this menu real quick, and I'm gonna have to sum this up. We have charging. You can see we're at 71%, which is gonna give me 214 miles, so pretty decent. Autopilot, we have different settings for autopilot, so you can see I have full self-driving supervised on. This means you do not have to hold or press or lean on the steering wheel at all. You just have to supervise and make sure it's doing everything right. It doesn't mean you completely don't have to pay attention, but full self-driving supervised means you don't have to put weight on the steering wheel like most cruise controls on other makes. The 3 modes for autopilot is chill, standard, and hurry. So hurry is gonna get you in the left lane. It's gonna go around vehicles and try to get you to your destination a little quicker. Standard's gonna be a little bit more relaxed, stay in the middle lane, maybe overtake some people at times. And then chill mode, you're gonna be staying in the right lane, not really passing anybody. So it's awesome to have those different settings. Driving to work, I like to just put it on hurry. It's still pretty chill. It doesn't do anything too crazy. We have ASS, which is actually smart summon, which I've yet to use. I'll have to make a video on that, but this car can basically pull up in front of a store. No one in the car can drive right up to my ass, so I can put my groceries in there and fucking have it drive me home. So it's very nice. Speed limit warning, you can have it just display, you can have it chime at you. Speed limit, relative, and absolute. So if you hit absolute, it's not going to go over the speed limit at all. If you hit relative, then again we have this offset right here, which I have set to 9 miles per hour. We have forward collision warning, different lengths for that, very nice. Lane departure avoidance, so assist means if you start cruising out of your lane, it's going to direct you back into the lane. Obstacle aware acceleration, green traffic light chime, so when the light turns green it lets you know and beeps at you. Locks, we got my Fold 5 connected as a key and then 2 key cards. Child lock, you can set through this screen. You can set just the left, just the right, and both. Walk away door lock, so when I walk away it quacks, locks the door. And I have this checked, exclude from home, so it's not going to lock when it's in my garage, which is pretty nice. Driver's door unlock mode means it'll only unlock their driver's door versus all of them. Hands-free trunk is what I showed y'all. If you just stand by the trunk with your phone, it's gonna beep and it's gonna unlock the trunk. Unlock on park, so when you park the car, it's gonna automatically unlock. Car left open, yada yada. My Q Connect is for garages. If you want to automatically open the garage, you can actually make it so it opens the garage without you having to press anything. It's very nice. Here's the lights again. This is what I was talking about, adaptive headlights. So it selectively dims individual pixels of the high beams to reduce glare from other traffic and adjust headlights for curves. So that's pretty badass. We'll have to make a video on that as well. See the seats, we have heated seats in the back and then heated and cooled in the front. Very nice. Got a button to clean off the screen so you're not messing up your settings, just trying to clean off this screen. Lock rear display. You can set quick functions for these steering wheel controls, so you can see I have it set to glove box, so if I click and hold, it's going to open my glove box. So you can set that to do all kinds of things, including record your dash cam footage and stuff like that. So really nice little shortcut key for you, bud. Text size, time, energy display. You can have percentage or distance. And you saw I just clicked on the percentage to show distance, so it doesn't really matter. Schedule, you can have it scheduled to, say you leave work the same time every day, you can have the temperature set to whatever you want. So as soon as you get in your car, it's already ready. You don't have to go into your phone and kind of start it before. Very nice. Safety, here's the Sentry mode. It's going to record all types of jazz. View camera via mobile app, so I can of course view all these cameras from my phone at any time, even if I'm not by the car. Blind spot camera, valet mode. You can set a pin for the car, a pin for the glove box, parental controls, speed limit control, cabin overheat protection, which is really nice. You can see I don't have tint yet, so it does get really hot in here, and you can set a protection. So if it gets to 100 degrees Fahrenheit in here, like say when I'm at work, it'll automatically turn on the AC and make sure it doesn't go above that 100 degrees Fahrenheit, so it doesn't cook the interior of the car. So it's very nice. Automatically calls 911 if you're in a crash. Park assist chimes. Lower volume in reverse. We can go ahead and turn that on. Parking brake. There's a manual parking brake right there. It'll automatically set the parking brake when you stop the car and get out anyway. Got your service right here, tire pressures, camera preview. It will show you all of the cameras. You see we have the interior camera. Super nice. You can save this. I can look at this through my phone. And we have the main camera, wide, left door pillar, left fender, right door pillar, right fender, and then the rear view. So this thing's got some cameras, I'll tell you what. Wheel and tire service, wiper service. And the owner's manual is right up in here, so you can just scroll through the owner's manual right up on this screen. And then we have our software updates. See, I got 892 miles now. You can name your vehicle. Nice little plaid badge right there. Navigation. Few settings for navigation here. Avoid tolls, avoid highways, third-party charging stations. You can click that if you're okay with charging at third-party stations. Trips, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, upgrades, yada yada. All right, there's me hanging out, about to film this, and that about sums it up. The one word that I would use to describe this car after driving for 2 weeks is wild. Unlike nothing I have ever driven before, this thing is amazing. Full self-driving from a stop, okay? I'm gonna press and hold, foot on the brake, release, and just like that, it's gonna drive me home. So, yeah, I guess we'll just sit and enjoy, supervise, and see how she does. You gonna wait? Oh yeah, we're waiting. I've been using this autopilot for like 2 weeks now. I haven't driven to work or to home in like 2 weeks now. Oh, thought I was gonna run that light, but no. There she goes. All right. And this is how I get around for the next 2 months or so until the free subscription's up. So I'm gonna take this in. See, the speed limit's 30 and we're going 36. It is in the hurry mode, so it's gonna go a little bit over the speed limit, nothing crazy. 36 and the 30 is pretty acceptable. Road noise is pretty nice. Definitely not too loud. We are balls deep.